Well, Eva got what she wanted after all because Daddy is going to save the day. But I don't think that she planned to lose her mama. What's good, y'all? She gets to Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Beyond the Gates video. And the fallout from Leslie / Dana Gate continues to give us phenomenal episode after phenomenal episode after phenomenal episode. If you're new here and you like to talk about Beyond the Gates each week, every single day, hit that subscribe button and turn your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of my Beyond the Gates content and conversation. I'm your good sis you love to talk TV with, so this is the perfect place for you to be. So hit subscribe and join the tribe. All right, I'm going to start talking about Eva in this because I feel bad for Miss Girl. I was on her head pretty much all of the season, and it's not until she's fully seeing the consequences to her actions, but not just for her. I think that she is most hurt by how hurt Nicole is, which I mentioned this in my previous breakdown, but I want to reiterate it here because this is quite literally the remorse I need Ted to have. He got all the great lip service, and I don't know if it's the actor and it's just like he delivers things to like one note and always confident that I don't get the gravitas, I don't get the vulnerability, I don't get the desperation, I don't get the true remorse in his delivery. So I don't feel like it is actually about Nicole, even though all his dialogue says it's about Nicole. But with Eva, I can see the shame and the guilt tied to specifically how she made Nicole feel. And then second to that is how she is actually feeling and how she is actually realizing that she is also a victim of her mother. And then that gets reiterated because last episode, her mother locked out the house, so she had to sleep in her damn car. And then when she's finally able to talk to her or try to get through to her, confront her in a sense, because you didn't tell him that I existed, so it's hard for him to give a damn about me existing if he don't know I exist. She found out that her mama packed the bags and her mother throws her out. My word. And then that's how she winds up at Ted's hotel room. Sorry, I had a brain fart for a second. But she ends up at Ted's hotel room at the end, and she talks to him about what she actually wants, and he agrees to get her apartment. He's gonna get her hotel right now. He doesn't forgive her. However, he gonna do what he has, and he gonna do what he can, and he's not gonna turn his back on his daughter. Okay, sir. I'm glad you checked yourself because you talking about, well, this doesn't erase all the lies. Pot meat cattle, because what you mean? I think that we are going to see Nicole make amends with Ted, with Eva, before we wind up seeing her make amends with Ted, even though Dani went hard. Dani went hard this episode, like, girl, don't throw your marriage away. She said everything, but girl, don't throw your damn marriage away because your husband is not Bill Hamilton. And Nicole was like, well, I don't see the difference. He cheated. Well, Dani like, well, he only cheated once and he dedicated his life ever since. Girl, do you really know that? Because you going hard like you his damn PR agent and or campaign manager, Miss Girl. But I don't know. You going to have to go do some investigation before you come and present this case again. And I love that Nicole was like, can you stop defending him? Because whether you are right or not in reference to that actually being the case, this ain't the time. This is the day after there's a whole child. I was embarrassed on my quote unquote perfect ass wedding ass anniversary. My husband is not who I thought he was. Now I got a stepchild that I ain't actually even planned for that I actually really, really adore. But she's a conniving snake and her mama crazy. Can we focus on that versus focus on the damn forgiveness of Ted, who ain't really sorry for the reason that he need to be sorry about? If anything, I really believe that Ted is sorry because he's embarrassed. Ted is sorry because he wants to perform perfection as a husband and as Nicole's man, but he didn't actually want to live it. And I get what you're saying, Dani, about 20 years is a long time to be performing and he ain't that good. Maybe. But conviction is a motherfucking ego with a partnership with conviction will carry you a long ass way if you ask me. But that's just my thoughts. Again, it could be the actor, which we're getting him swapped out really soon. I feel like in the next week or two, we're going to watch the transition between the old Ted, the actor who's playing the Ted now, versus the person who has been recast to play the new Ted, who was Keith, I believe. He's going to be coming in, I think it was slated for the second week of May. So that should be like next week. And maybe that's going to make a difference. And maybe that's going to help Ted stuff land for me. But Ted while seemingly like the perfect man, the well-to-do black man in the affluent ass neighborhood, he gives like so one note for me. He gives like very disingenuous. He says all the right things, but I don't necessarily know. I don't trust it. But even on the other hand, girl, we can forgive you. You was wayward. You was listening to your goofy ass mama. Now you actually see your mama for who she is. And I can only imagine the grief that you're experiencing now. And not only learning that your mother is not who she says she was or who she pretended to be, but also to basically be discarded by her in this very vulnerable, low moment, all because you decided to think for yourself, all because you decided to go with your heart and you were trying to protect Ted and Nicole once you started to realize and put two and two together. If her love is unconditional, like she claimed, if she was trying to protect you from the start, if you was her priority from the start, that would have never been the case. And being hit with that face or with that fact, or she would have never discarded you. That part would never happen. And being hit with that fact, I totally could see how her world was shattered. And baby, the actress who was playing Eva, she is giving us tears. She is giving us swollen lips. She is giving us Miss Mamas is going through. Baby, you better go ahead and get your Emmys. Get your Emmys, Miss Girl. Now, for Nicole, I made a comment about on my last breakdown for last episode that it was interesting to me to watch a therapist process this type of trauma and betrayal in this romance like this. But Nicole kind of pissed me off in this episode because when she finally comes up for air and she goes over to her parents' house, she gets to apologizing to them for embarrassing the family. And I'm like, girl, you ain't apologizing for a damn thing. You didn't make that man be trifling. You didn't make yourself have miscarriages and go through what y'all were going through at that low time in your life. And you didn't make that man be a weak Negro at the time. You actually had nothing to damn do with it. And I'm just listening to her like apologize and try to atone. And like, girl, if you don't focus on your own damn healing and the forgiveness that you do or don't want to give out to all the people who have wronged you, Anita Dupree and Vernon Dupree are here to support your ass. You do not need to go apologizing to them. Because quiet as kept, as soon as Martin's secret come out, they gonna need to be apologizing to you. Because they thought Dani was bad and this happened. Martin is gonna be the thing that takes the cake, I fear. Like, I feel like they have been building up. And I would not be surprised if by the time we get to the end of this season and we're like doing a cliffhanger to next season, hopefully they get renewed because Beyond the Gates is coming with it. They deserve, right? It's going to be Martin's seedy ass secret. And Vernon and Anita going to have to bring their asses to the carpet and atone for whatever they were keeping under the rug on Martin's behalf. All the while chastising Dani for her shenanigans, and all the while looking down on Ted for his. Yeah. And I like that they actually pointed out that we can't do too much on Bill because we also recruited Bill to do some goofy shit for us. So yeah, he didn't intimidate this lady and threaten her baby and all that kind of stuff, but we didn't ask him to do something very similar and sinister. So we ain't gonna say too much on that. Now, what I would like for Anita and Vernon to take from this particular moment is come clean, at least to your family. Maybe not to the world or whatever repercussions could happen, but the girls need to know, Dani and Nicole need to know, like, y'all need to, if the Duprees are going to move forward and be as rock solid as they want to claim, and they want to keep their legacy alive, and they want to build their trust and close ranks around each other, all the secrets need to be laid bare from within the family. They don't got to go outside the family. But y'all need to tell each other. Anita and Vernon, you need to tell Nicole what the hell is going on with Martin and what y'all covering up. Y'all need to tell Dani that. Y'all probably need to tell the grandkids that as well so that everybody can know. Nobody will feel blindsided because y'all are in the season of all of these secrets coming out and all of this emotional and mental stress being dug up or being thrown in your face or cultivated within your bodies and your spirits, all because of secrets. And y'all are holding a secret that you could literally reveal and you don't. It's giving you want to exasperate the pain. It's giving you want it to have maximum impact when that comes to light, because it's going to come to light. Now, I don't know if Bill's going to be the one to turn on Martin and reveal it. So I don't know how it will come to light, because we get to see Bill actually have a little bit of sympathy for Ted in this episode. When Ted run down on him like, how could you? Why didn't you tell me? So apparently Bill didn't know about the baby. However, he knew whatever the hell is in your stomach is going to come out, and I'm going to snatch that hoe if you keep it. Bill talk about something, you ain't care about how I got it done, but I'm a fixer and I got it done. So you told that lady you was going to snatch her kid out the car in traffic, Bill? and you standing right across from him justifying it, baby, that's a whole another level of diabolicism. But all right. But you can see that there was genuine care, and Bill was also honest about how he was jealous in certain moments, and how this opportunity to help Ted cover up the affair allowed for them to be on even keel or even playing field, because he always was like, well, Ted seemed like he was better than me, but now we're even. And it's just like, I guess if you being honest, fine. Haley's the one who got all the damn smoke for Ted's ass. I don't want to eat brunch with you right now because you didn't defend him when it was us. Girl, everything is not about you. Haley just keep talking. I just want her to shut the hell up. Shut up, please. Be seen and not heard, because Miss Girl, you are annoying. And watching Bill fawn over your ass, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for him to get tired of you, because y'all are 100% in the honeymoon phase. And I'm starting to clock Bill's tea. Maybe he's not a completely terrible person, but he damn near is 50% terrible. And part of that 50% is that he gets bored with women. And I cannot wait for his ass to get bored with you, because your ass is annoying. Knowing that Bill has something to do with covering this up and subsequently contributed to Nicole's pain brings Dani to their damn door. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I really do enjoy watching Dani interact with Bill. I don't need them to get back together, but I probably need Dani to keep her foot on Bill's neck for the rest of their damn days, or at least as long as this damn show is going on, because the energy is palpable, the chemistry is palpable, and the angst. All the angst is just so good when they are in a scene together, about to go at it. Dani wants answers. Haley, excuse yourself. The grown-ups is talking, ho. And what Haley do? Excuse herself. You're never beating the simple girl allegations. You're a child. Anyway. Aside from that, we get a moment where Chelsea is trying to talk to the grandparents, and she's trying to make heads and tails about Bill. What's that last episode? I can't remember, because I didn't talk about it last episode, but I'm gonna talk about it here. I don't know if it was last episode or this one, because I watched them all back to back, y'all. But Chelsea's trying to figure out who her dad is, and I think that's a very valid question based off of his actions versus who you have known him to be. It's creating a very conflicting narrative, and now in her adulthood, she's trying to figure out who this man is. Can she trust him? Should she still be looking up to him? And all of those things, which I think is just such dope writing, because again, it's very authentic to what a young woman who was experiencing this and seeing all of this play out would actually have going on in her brain at this time. Now, what else happened in this episode? I think that's pretty much it. I'm hoping Nicole doesn't forgive Ted, at least for a while, because I get it. Like, yes, he devoted himself after he never cheated on her again, if he never cheated on her again, but you did sustain an affair and took my damn child to go meet this damn woman while you was having an affair on me. I don't know, like, for me, I feel like that's one of those things that I can't come back from. I can't come back from if you put your hands on me. I can't come back from if you become a crackhead randomly, and I can't come back from you cheating on me. Not to say that I want that, but if you like gamble away the house or some like, we can kind of, I guess, but like those three things, and I don't know if I could come back. Like, how do you trust somebody after that? Especially when you go back to the time period in which he did it, like, you betrayed her to the lowest levels, to the depths of hell during a time where she was already there, blaming herself, frustrated with herself, hating herself, behind some biological things that she had no control over. And you down there at the damn diner, yucking it up with the goofy ass waitress who keep calling your son Brownie Man. You should really be ashamed of yourself, Ted Richardson, and move with less confidence and indignation, because your ass is not the damn victim. And you also not going to be able to be the savior while you run around here spouting off, I just want to fix this for Nicole. I just want to fix this for Nicole. You're not her savior. She gonna have to save herself, and you need to repent. I think that's pretty much it, y'all. Let me know what you thought about this episode in the comment section down below, or if I missed something, let me know that as well. It's your good sis, you love to talk TV with, and I'm gonna see you in my next Beyond the Gates breakdown.